Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back, and this is one of the video for the subject of productivity engineering, and our topic for today is about key performance indicator. Okay, what's actually key performance indicator? Key performance indicator by definition, yeah, I already resume it for you. So KPI or key performance indicator are measured that a sector or organization uses to define success and track progress in meeting its strategic goals. So key performance indicator or KPIs are measured that a sector or organization uses to define success or and track progress in meeting its strategic goal. So, in order to define, in order to claim that we have success in something, in achieving something, yeah, we need something that we can say is measurable. Yeah, something that we can um, calculate it quantitatively. Okay, we need target that we can easily measure in order to claim that we already achieve such a success. Yeah, or we can use KPI to measure a progress. Is our progress is on track or something? Yeah, against its strategic goals once again. And key performance indicators are quantitative and qualitative measure used to review an organization progress against its goals. Again, it's similar with the first definition. In order to know whether um, the goal of the organization, the goal of an organization already achieved or not, yeah, or we have talked in the subject of design of industrial organization, yeah, that every organization usually they have their vision, and for some reason, yeah, this vision should be derived into some indicators, yeah, into some indicators, in order to provide a clear explanation whether the vision already achieved as well as the goals. So this is actually the purpose of the KPIs. Yeah. So if we relate it with the the definition of system, where system is the collection of elements that interacts one another in order to achieve its objective. Okay. So in organization, in every sectors, in everything, in every system, that's what I mean, especially in the integrated system, this objective should be easily measured. Yeah. And this objective, this quantitative objective, usually well known as KPIs or key performance indicator. So KPI provide a measurement tool, yeah, in order again to um, define whether the goal already achieved or to track progress. So there are two functions of the KPIs. First, whether the objective of organization has been achieved, and the second one, whether the what is it, the progress, yeah, is on track. Okay, that's the purpose of KPIs. Okay, so this is the example of KPIs. Yeah, for example, in a warehouse, there are internal KPIs, in KPIs for the warehouse, for example. Yeah, for example, it's perfect orders, on time delivery, information accuracy, inventory accuracy, inventory carrying cost, and so and so and so. Yeah. So maybe we can discuss some of them. Perfect orders. Yeah. Perfect orders means that um, there is no gap between what we orders and what we receive. What we orders and what we receive. That's perfect orders. No gap in terms of the gap of the type of the orders or the quantity of the orders. Yeah, it's perfect orders. Yeah. Another example is on-time delivery. Yeah, on-time delivery, no more, no less than it has been scheduled. And then inventory accuracy. Yeah, inventory accuracy. Inventory accuracy means we need to compare with between the what is it the number of inventory in the system, in the inventory system, compared with the number of inventory in the warehouse. Yeah. So for example, for item A, for example, we see that in the warehouse, this item A, yeah, there are 10 units left. So we need to compare whether in the system also 10 units left. If we have a high inventory accuracy or we have a good inventory accuracy, the number in the system should be the same with the number in the warehouse. Yeah. So we have gap of the number. Yeah, for example, in the system showing that the number is 10, but in the warehouse is only 8. Yeah. So it's not accurate. Yeah. So this example of internal KPIs. In the warehouses, there's also, for example, supplier KPIs. Yeah, supplier KPIs like inbound cost or order value, on-time delivery, lead time, fill rate, and so and so, as well as customer KPIs. So in the internal warehouse KPIs, for example, on the dark blue box, yeah, it can be the parameter of success for the warehouse itself. Yeah. So if all the KPI is well achieved, yeah, so the warehouse manager they can claim that they have run the warehouse well. He already successfully managed the warehouse if all the KPI has been achieved. Yeah. So in that case, in this case, we can see that KPI is a measurement tool in order to claim or to define success. Okay, and this is the characteristic of the good KPI. Yeah, the good KPI should be KPIs that consist of this characteristic, that we can use the acronym of SMART. Yeah, SMART stands for specific, measurable, agreed, realistic, and trackable. Yeah, specific is very clear that KPI should be as specific as possible. Yeah, it's not biased. Okay, and then measurable is it can be calculated, it can be measured. Yeah, measured where it could be measured with a specific tools, or it can be calculated. Yeah, for example, like online delivery, it can be calculated. Yeah. Another example is like inventory accuracy that we have talked before. Yeah, it should be calculated. Yeah, but there is also KPI that measured. Yeah, KPI that measured. For example, in water purification industry, for example, yeah, they measured some aspect like maybe like the number of a particular what is it, a particular particle, something like that. Yeah, it could be measured in a laboratory, for example. And the third one is agreed. So the KPI should be agreed. Yeah, everybody should be agree with the KPI. But please bear in mind that this KPI should be top down. Yeah, should be top down. It means that it starts from the very top management down to the lower level of management. So KPI cannot be bottom up. It should be from up, from top to down. Cannot be from bottom to up. Yeah. So, if it's top down, yeah, maybe the lower level of management, they will not agree with the KPI. They have no choice. They have to agree. Yeah, agreed here means that everybody understand what they need to achieve. Okay, if they don't agree, they can have another choice. Okay, not to work in that position, or in another way, in another scenario, what may happen is, yeah, maybe the lower management, after they get the KPI, they can give some suggestion. But this one is too high. Put this one is too high. This one is too low. Something like that. It should be add with another variable of KPI, and so and so. All right. And the fourth one is realistic. So KPI should be realistic. Yeah, should be realistic. It cannot be unreal. Yeah. For example, working hours in a day for a person, yeah. For example, in a day, people have 24 hours, for example. We can ask person to work. You have to work 25 hours in a day at 8 days in a week. That's not possible, because yeah, that's what I said. That's not realistic. And the last one is, what is it? Trackable. Yeah, trackable. Trackable means if there is something wrong, yeah, it will be possible to find out which part is wrong. Yeah, which part is wrong, and we can start from there to investigate and to make things right. Yeah, that's the characteristic of the good KPI. All right. Next is, that the KPI has, as I mentioned, has quantitative and qualitative part. The qualitative part, usually people call it as the KPI variable. Yeah, KPI variable. Like I said, inventory accuracy. That's KPI variable. Okay, but how much the target? The target is the quantitative part. Yeah. For example, like inventory accuracy, how many percent the inventory should be accurate? Is it 100%, 90%, 75%, or how much? Another example, like you see on the screen, yeah, defect per unit, yeah, one defect per unit is the target. Defect is the KPI variable. Yeah, but how that possible that defect is one defect per unit? So every defect every unit should have a defect. That's not necessarily like that. Yeah. So in some manufacturing, yeah, maybe they have to assemble lots of things, yeah, and maybe they have a maximum number of defects, yeah, not more than one. So there are a lot of process like assembly process, welding process, something like that. Yeah, and they only what is it? And the company only targeted one defect per unit. So rework every unit is only once, something like that. Okay, that's the example. But again, the highlight of this slide is actually there are two part of KPI. The first is the KPI variable, and the second one is the targets. Okay, so we cannot only use the variable, but we also need to find out the target. Okay, I will skip this one. I give you an example. Yeah. So in the earlier slide, I mentioned that there are two function of KPI. The first one is KPI can be a tool, measurement tool to define success, or measurement tool to find out whether organization or company already achieve its strategic goals. And the second one is to track the progress, right? So this example is example of the KPIs that was developed in late 90s. So it's 1998 or 1999. Yeah, and you see that they have 2010 vision statement. So they already think that I want to achieve something in the next 10 years. Okay, this company want to achieve something in the next 10 years. Yeah, they have vision. And this vision, in order to measure whether this vision has been achieved or not yet, they develop a set of KPIs for 2010. Yeah, KPI for 2010. And then what happened is, in order to track the progress, yeah, so imagine that now is year 2000, for example, and they have KPI for 2010, they have vision of 2010. Okay, in 2005 they want to measure, they want to see whether they are in the right track or not. By what? By developing vision of 2005 as well as the KPI. Sorry, they developing they develop KPI for 2005 in order, like I said, to track the progress, whether we are on track or not, as well as they develop the KPI for 2002. Yeah. So what happened is, if they achieve the KPIs for 2002, yeah, they can claim that okay, we are on track. If they achieve the KPI of 2005, they can say that okay, we are on track. Okay, so the KPI 2002 and the KPI 2005 is the KPI used to track progress. All right, but 2010, the KPI of 2010 is the KPI to define success. Okay, here's the example. Okay, this is their vision. Yeah, in 2010. Yeah, we are national leader in the food industry, managed by professional team and recognized in the international market, especially for producing the highest quality noodle and rice vermicelli. Yeah, but why your example is obsolete? Yeah, it's 14 years ago. Doesn't matter. It's only example. Yeah, but this one is a real example. Okay, it's not something that I made up. It's a real example from the real organization. Yeah. So why I share this example here? Yeah, because it already passed. Doesn't matter. Okay. So again, we are the national leader in the food industry managed by a professional team and are recognized in the international market, especially for producing the highest quality noodle and rice vermicelli. You see that there are three important keywords in this vision. The first is they want to be national leader. Second one, they want to be managed by a professional team. And the third one, recognized in the international market. Okay. These are the three important keywords on their vision. Okay. And then they break down this vision into KPIs. Yeah. Set of KPIs, that's what I said. Yeah. Annual output capacity, 180,000 ton a year. Yeah. This is KPI in order to support national leader, for example. How can they be national leader if they only have a small capacity of production? How can they be a national leader if they only have a small production capacity? Yeah, so 180,000 is the KPI in order to support the keyword for the national leader, for example. Reject rate also maybe for the national leader. Yeah. KPI number 4, export 10% of our production capacity. Maybe it will be used in order to measure the success of KPI number 3, which is recognized by international market. Yeah. Available in every province in Indonesia. That could be for supporting the national leader and so on. Okay. So if in 2010 all those KPIs has been achieved, so they can claim that, okay, our 2010 vision is achieved, is successfully achieved. Why? Because we already achieved all the KPI for 2010. Yeah. But imagine if they calculate it in 2000 or early 2010 and they see, oh, our capacity actually is only 100,000, still far from the target which is 180. Our capacity only 100,000, still far from 180,000. But now it's already 2009. Yeah, but it's so it's very difficult to catch up. So that's why they need to develop what previously I call as the KPI to track progress. Yeah, so they develop KPI for 2005. Remember that the annual output capacity is 180,000 in 2010. 2005, 75,000. Okay, they don't set KPI for the export, still 0%. They don't start export in 2005, but in 2010 it's 10%. Yeah. New product launching once a year, for example. Yeah. In the previous one, the 2000 is new product launching once a year. So yeah, it should be started in 2010. Sorry, 2005. Okay. So the vision 2005 KPI is actually to track the progress. Okay. And they also have the KPI for 2002. Yeah, 2002. Yeah. So imagine again, this file was made in the late 90s. Yeah, in 98 or 99. and they will apply it in the year 2000. They have vision for another 10 years. They have the KPI for another 10 years. They develop the KPI for the next 2 years, the next 5 years, in order to track the progress, and then they develop KPI for the next 10 years, which is 2010, in order to define whether they already achieved what they dream of. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for today. Yeah, for the topics of key performance indicator, and yeah, see you again on the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.